Hello, hello, hello. Oh, where am I looking? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Good morning. This is Debs Cooper, and I'm here to talk about gratitude. And as I scratch my nose now, you may see I'm a little bit teary. I've had a little bit of a emotional morning, as I could possibly say it would have been. So gratitude. What is true gratitude? Gratitude. The what, why, and how is I'm thrown off. Look, I'll tell you what, because honestly, last night I was really ungrateful when I went to bed and I was a little bit frazzled. Everything was going on. I'm currently in Melbourne. I'm going to Sydney this morning. And I was like, I've got to pack this, I've got to do this. And it was the got to, should do, ought to, everything, support my friend, everything was going in my mind. And I was like, I can't write gratitude about my notes for today purely because I'm not grateful. I'm sitting here frumpy, annoyed. And I spoke to a friend and it allowed her to snap me out of my funky state and then slept with an oddness, blissful sleep. But woke this morning and started to write my notes, and I was still a little bit unsettled, and I was like, what's really going on? I woke up with a little bit of a cold. You'll hear sniffles. I'll try not to sniffle. And I was just a little bit off center or off kilter, as we call it. And just as I sat down, I came into my friend's daughter's room and thought, okay, now I'm going to write. Now I'm going to be grateful for something and really write some inspiring notes for you. And just at that moment, here we go, just at that moment, my daughter sent me some photos. Now she's out of town at the moment. And to see these beautiful photos just put me into a state of gratitude, being grateful for her sharing her journey with me, her doing her thing. And it really got me thinking the bigger picture. And this is what it's about. Gratitude can be anything. Gratitude is basically just being grateful and thankful for what you have and what you don't have. So it was lovely to have these photos sent through, and it did throw me off kilter completely. And as I was like, come on, you've got to snap yourself out of this gratitude state, and would be wise to, and write these notes. And I'm like, I can't. And I'm sitting there starting to write the notes, and I'm crying. I'm crying with true gratitude for people being on their journey, people hearing their stories and transforming and doing something about it. And we've all got that inside us. And just as I was going, okay, it's time, I'm coming down to the wire now, I received a call on my New Zealand phone. So I'm in Australia, so I have two phones. Received a call on my New Zealand phone, which I don't use to answer calls because it costs me money for roaming. And I answered the phone, and it was a telemarketer. Oh my God. And she just went, and I went, please don't ever ring me on this phone. And I was a little bit disjointed, we could say. There was no colourful words used, but I definitely expressed to her what I thought of ringing me this time of the morning and spending. Now I'm having to pay for roaming. And I hung up the phone, and all of a sudden I went, oh, you're ungrateful. Wow, look how quick that took me. Straight from gratitude to ungrateful. And how when I started writing my notes, I started getting thankful again. And so it was quite interesting how quick I actually moved between the two. And even last night I chose not to sit in that grateful state, not to take myself. I thought, I'm going to let this lie and I'm going to see what happens. So even someone who is skilled in what I do, we all still have our moments of where we can tap into our knowledge and where we don't. And we know that when people challenge us, we can use whatever toolbox we've got. And I've got a big goddamn toolbox there, but I chose not to do that. And so that's the thing, is giving yourself permission to choose what and how you'd like to do. Oh, hi Louise. Hi, we've got some people on here. Thank you for joining me. So basically, what is gratitude? Gratitude is, like I say, it's about being grateful, thankful, just right in there. But there's different levels of gratitude. So there's been levels of gratitude where I was this morning that I just truly couldn't stop crying. I truly couldn't stop crying into that state. And then there's moments when I just get a smile or an internal that just gives me a warm fuzzy. So there's different levels of them. I remember when I was growing up and I wouldn't eat some certain kinds of food, and Mum would say, oh, there's starving kids in Africa. Actually, I don't know if she's ever said Africa. I think that's just, but she'd say there's starving kids out there. And so you'd have to eat it. And so what is gratitude? Being grateful for what you have, truly what you have right in front of you, or what you don't have. So why is it wise to be grateful? There's lots of reasons it's wise. So it can assist your physical symptoms. It can, the more grateful we are, the more we shine our light, the more we're alive. It can slow down our heart to a grateful, it can, instead of the heart racing when we're frantic and we're manic, it can slow down our heart to a, I'm not going to say a peaceful state, but actually to a rhythm that you can start to feel alive again. It unpacks your mind. It's about mind cluttering, and it can declutter who and where we are. It allows you to function in your day, because if you're ungrateful, the opposite, if you're ungrateful, you know exactly what happens to you. If you're, oh, my little girl's just messaged, just ignore that one right now. And if you're in chaos, see how quickly I can go from gratitude to ungratitude? Not really. And then there's chaos. You can go into chaos, and this is what it's about, actually having that chaotic moment. So why is it wise to be grateful? Because of those symptoms, because it allows you to function throughout your day. It allows you to have a blissful sleep at night. It allows you to just to get on and let it go, work it out and let it go. Oh, I've got some, thank you for messaging me. I won't mention your names, you three. So the how is what I'm sure you'd love to know. Let me tell you, there's two types of gratitude first. There's the real type, like the real type being, I'm grateful for my daughter who sent me those photos, gratitude. There's the fantasy of, I'm grateful for knowing that I can go out for dinner with a friend tonight, and having that opportunity. So I'm thankful for that. So that's a fantasy, because it's not a fantasy, it's a future, something in the future that's happening. It's also the nightmares of the past. I'm thankful that so-and-so said this to me, or so-and-so did this, or I, at work didn't get copied in an email. I'm thankful for that purely because it allows me to ... So there's the real that comes in. There's the future fantasy. And then there's the nightmare of what we thought was a nightmare of the past is actually something that actually happens. Oh, someone's just sent me a beautiful message about being thankful. Okay, hang on. So how? So let me tell you how. The how is to journal it. Journal it. I'm thankful for. If you can just do 3 things in a day that you're thankful for, boom, boom, boom. Just journal that. Write them out as much as you want. Bullet point them, do them as short as you want. As long as it's coming from your heart and it's genuine, that's the key. Put them into your notes on your phone. Put them into your notes on your phone if you'd like to. How is just getting it out of here and into here. When it comes to sleep, think about your sleep patterns, and think, if you go to sleep at night and you can't sleep, think about, okay, what am I grateful for? So maybe being grateful is about going, okay, I'm grateful I woke up in a warm house, or I'm grateful I woke up and I'm safe. I'm grateful that the sun's shining through because I know it's going to be an inspiring day. I'm grateful that it's raining outside because I don't have to go water the plants. I'm grateful for whatever it is. And so when you're in bed at night, think about those things that you first woke up in the morning, and think those things that you're actually grateful for. Now, I wouldn't suggest that you pick up your phone and you type them into your phone that time at night. So write them down, or even just think about it. I personally think I'd just lie there and think about it. So you lie there and you think about those things. Now, if you can get past your morning tea time or your lunchtime, past that, that's pretty cool. But then go deeper. So think of those things that you've done every morning. I'm grateful that I've got internet so I can share that with you. I'm grateful that I can wake up to a beautiful view. I'm grateful to whatever it is. And then the other thing is share your love. Share your love. Send messages to people. You don't know what's going on their day. Now, they might not receive it. They may be in a chaotic moment, and you're just saying, look, thank you for being you. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for the lovely chat yesterday. Thank you for the message. Thank you for the late night calls. Thank you for the smiles, the smirks, whatever they give you, whatever you give other people. Thank your staff for turning up to work. thank your colleagues, and even thank the ones that you perceive are a-holes. Because the a-holes, as we know, are there to drive us. So thank those ones. Here we go again. Okay. So for me, I'm thankful for multiple things right now. One is this amazing house where I get to stay when I come to Melbourne. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for having the opportunity of seeing somebody eat very differently. I'm staying at a friend's house who's a raw food vegan, and I come from a meat-eating family, and it's been very different for the last 3 or 4 weeks transitioning. And as much as there's been a bit of pain with it, it's actually very pleasurable. It's actually not as bad as what I thought. And I must admit, last night I was dreaming food and dumplings and steak and everything I can get my hands on. But knowing today, when I leave here, I know that my physical symptoms will take over that control. But I'm thankful for those things, and I'm thankful that my mind can stretch. I'm thankful for my amazing clients who challenge me all the time. I'm healthy. I'm thankful for my clients. I'm thankful for my dog sitter who's sending me amazing photos of my dog. Now, I don't know if anybody knows my dog, but my dog, I believe, was never actually a dog, but now he's walking lots and he's having so much fun and he is out there doing his thing. So actually he's turned from Prince Ben or King Ben to actually a dog. So I'm going to say I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for her, grateful, thankful. I'm thankful for my little distractions that I'm having on the side, that I'm having on the side. There's lots of things I'm thankful for right now. And if you can truly get in your heart how you're thankful, you don't need tears. You don't need tears to get to any place of thankful, joy, bliss. Be grateful. Be grateful for those around you. Look, life is so precious right now. We don't know what's happening around the corner. So live in the moment. Take life as it is. Be thankful for your challenges. Be thankful for your supporters. Be thankful for everybody who plays a role in your life. Everybody who has played a role in the past. Anyone who's going to play a role in the future. Think of that. Just truly be grateful. I'm grateful for being here, sharing this knowledge with you, and wondering if you've actually got something out of this. So thank you for being you, for turning up. The what, the why, and the how. If you'd like to know more, connect with me, ask questions, let me know what's going on. Thank you. I will say I'm grateful, I'm thankful for my hairdresser who's done this crazy ass hairdo that I'm going to survive this weekend with. So it'll be a little bit different this weekend. Just coping with it right now, it's very different. But I'm grateful for her. I had an amazing chat to her and helped her with some stuff that she was going on in her life. Just be thankful, people, today and every day. Ellen says, be kind. Be grateful. Be grateful. So thank you. This is Debs Cooper, over and out. Connect with me on my website or something. Let's get some questions going next time. I'll do 5 minutes at the end or something of Q&A, and we'll connect again soon. Thank you very much for my semi-rant about being grateful. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next week. I'll be back in New Zealand. I know what that means. I'll be back in New Zealand. Grateful yet again. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.